We need a drink. Well, we have a friendly bartender on hand to mix us up something Cinco de Mayo-ish. That's this coming Tuesday, remember. And while he's doing that, Dick and Dave are here, my boys, to throw out their usual mix of wild and wacky weekend wonders.
Yes, yes. Like how about a seersucker competition in honor of Derby Day? Or a performance of an unauthorized sequel to Full House.
Oh, I'm there.
We'll find out more from Dick, Richard Burroughs of the Brokelyn Reader, and Dave Cologne of Brokelyn.com, and from Ward 3, the man with the plan, providing the spirits and manning the shaker. We welcome back beverage consultant Ken Gray.
Thank you.
Ken,
So glad to see you.
I want to start with you. I think all of us want to start with you. What are you mixing up for us today?
We've got a Paloma. So tequila, grapefruit, a little bit of lime. I'm going to spice it up with a little bit of jalapeno tincture. Keep it kind of in that vein. But
I'm into it. Just do your thing. Never goes
cocktail.
wrong.
He's really classing up the Dick and Dave segment.
Yeah.
Classing it up.
We needed it.
Classing it up.
You got a nice hat, but I have a schlubby Ranger shirt on.
So let's get started, guys. You know, I want to know what's cracking this weekend. So
Sure.
let's.
You can take some Firehouse tours. You can tour your local Firehouse. I guess you can also, if you want to travel to a different Firehouse,
You could do
you
so.
can also do that. There's no rules where they make you like show your NYC ID or anything. You know, it's just an interesting look, and you know, what do they do in there? Does it really look like the ones from Ghostbusters or other, I guess, more contemporary firehouses in media? But you can go to Brokelyn. We, you know, the link to the place to reserve your tour is on there. So make sure that you do that. Before, you know, don't just like show up
because they're not
and
happy.
go. Yeah, I mean,
I
they
don't
want
blame
to
them.
know that you're coming. I think it's not just like a come bother the firemen.
No, I don't
Free
blame
Firehouse
them. Like, don't
tours?
just
Yeah,
come up
on
in here
Saturday.
and you know what I'm
That's
talking
great.
about.
So I'm pumped for the Kentucky Derby. Dick, where are you watching the Kentucky Derby?
Well, I'm going to watch it maybe in this hat, wearing it, but I think for sure I might very well go to Bergen because they have a Get Jammed Seersucker event with 6 Point beer. And they're going to have some contests, like, you know, obviously the hats are like the biggest things at the Derby events, at the Derby itself and Derby events. So they'll have some contests about the favorite hats and costumes, and they'll also have a lot of beer specials, and they'll be showing that really, that race is so fast, you get all worked up, and it's like,
Yeah. You spend
But
hours building up. And
I was building up. I was drinking. I was
I don't
drinking.
get horse
I think the
races.
same thing's going to be true of the boxing match on Saturday night. But whatever, that's a different story.
Yes.
Let's not get started on that. Let's go over to this fine gentleman over here.
Since we're all talking about sports, I do want to say, let's go Rangers.
Right.
Nice,
Quickly,
nice.
since it's
And let's go Nets.
starts tonight.
Of course, of course.
You got Jane's Walks, named after Jane Jacobs, and they're just a lot of walking tours all over the city. A bunch in Brooklyn too. There's going to be a one that looks at the Brooklyn waterfront. A few actually. A couple that look at the Brooklyn waterfront on about the gentrification of it. There's going to be one that looks at like our library policy, and you get cool, knowledgeable tour guides who tell you all about these things that you might not know, and you get to walk, and it's going to be beautiful. This weekend.
Finally.
So yeah, I mean, of all the times to take walking tours from people who will be able to tell you, you know, it's not just going to be one of those like tourist buses that drive by and you got the person
like, hey,
talking on the
bus.
thing.
That's the building, yeah.
Yeah, it's people who know what they're talking about.
All
And
right,
if
next
you
up.
feel like walking around Borough Hall this weekend on Saturday,
Do I?
the fourth annual, the local
Guys.
food and travel expo by escapemakers.com is happening. It's from 12 to 5. You go into Borough Hall. You don't have to talk to any politicians if you don't want to.
Yes.
You could just taste your way through all kinds of local fare and beers and wines. And it's not only just Brooklyn, it expands to the full Northeast with a real concentration definitely on Brooklyn. Trying to give you sort of things that you could kind of taste and eat to get you in the mind of where you can go.
Right, and still like local-ish.
And keep it very local, you know. So that's a real kind of, you know, sort of snacky, boozy, midday situation. where you can maybe do that and then still get some nighttime action in.
You could. It ends at 5, so you could get over to Bergen and probably still see the race.
Bong!
So yeah, the race doesn't start till like 8.
Yeah.
No, 6:42.
6:42.
Exactly.
There you go.
You guys
Dave,
are-
what else is on
I can't.
Brokelyn here? Thank you, Ken,
By
for this
the way,
drink.
though,
Unbelievable.
this is smelling like some kind of wonderful right now. Can we just toast to the weekend and to
Toast
the
to
warm
right
weather?
to the weekend.
Yes.
To the weekend.
Weekend and the warm weather.
Weekends rule.
Yes, and next up at Brokelyn, go ahead,
Oh,
take a little
this is
sippy
delicious,
sip.
Ken.
This is really good.
Unbelievable.
So it's a
Oh, that's dope.
Josh Sharp is a comedian, and he described it as a one-man show, but then there are actually also other comedians. But he has an incredible roster for the people who are supporting him in this. You've got Sashir Zamata, who is on SNL, and you can sometimes be lucky enough to catch her on the Borough. You have Joe Firestone, who puts on the
everywhere.
weirdest. She's everywhere. She puts on the weirdest shows in Brooklyn. I just saw her stand up last night. She's got some really good stuff.
She's always at Splitty Thursdays at my show.
There you go.
Joe, my girl.
She's frequently
Sashir's
there.
my girl too, and Chris Gethard's going to
And
be there
Chris
too.
Gethard.
When
My
is
boy.
this?
It's on Sunday night at
Sunday.
Union Hall. It's incredible. What a
Union
lineup.
Hall.
Union
is
Hall,
about-
obviously a great place to see a show.
Always
Right.
awesome.
And then, First Saturday is definitely a known entity, but the programming for it is so great and it's so diverse that each time you go there is a totally new experience. So this Saturday is going to be Brown Tourage presents a whole programming day around Kehinde Wiley's exhibition, which is really amazing. And Brown Tourage is a media agency that kind of like works on diversity with entertainers and activism.
cool.
But they're going to have a bunch of stuff from art talks to curated talks to sculpting, hands-on workshops. It's a bunch of stuff. It's some DJs as well. It's a film about Kehinde Wiley, like a short, like a 38-minute short film. But
you go.
this is definitely a day to get some Kehinde Wiley immersion.
Brooklyn
Very
Museum,
cool.
Saturday, 8 to 10. Ken, we want to bring you back in. This drink
Yes.
is delicious. What's going on at Ward 3, not just this weekend, but for Cinco de Mayo? What's up at
Yeah.
Ward 3?
Cinco de Mayo, we'll have some specials on, your traditional like margaritas. The Paloma's always on our menu.
Nice.
So yeah, come by. And actually, Ward 3 is our other spot up on 57th in between 6th and 7th and 8th. They're going to be doing some Derby stuff on Derby
nice.
Day as well, so you can go up there.
Nice,
and
not
hang
Ward
out.
3, but
Rum House.
Rum House.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Same company.
right.
Under the
Very
umbrella.
nice.
Under
Yeah.
the
Very
umbrella.
nice.
Order
Very
one of
nice.
these drinks. What's this again? It's
This
amazing.
is the Paloma.
Paloma.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Tequila,
God.
I know a few
grapefruit,
hot girls
soda.
in Paloma.
This one. We know you do. We know you do. But this man right here never disappoints in terms of the drinks. This is fabulous.
Ken, thank you
Fabulous.
so much.
Absolutely.
So
Do
what
you
else?
have anything else?
Yeah.
So
A
we
few
got
things.
this isn't the Full House thing. It's another Kentucky Derby party that's going to be at the Bell House. Bell House knows how to
Bell
throw a
House
good
is
party.
cool.
Got a
Yeah.
space there.
Yeah.
And what's particularly nice about this one, and what makes it kind of worth $10, is they're devoting the best dressed contest is now in the honor of Homer Fink, who was
sorry, who's
the
Homer?
he
Okay,
he was the guy who ran the Brooklyn Heights blog and then died, tragically young.
That's sad.
So the contest is now named. It's the Homer Fink Memorial Best Dressed Contest.
And it's at the Bell House on
At the Bell
Saturday
House,
during
yes.
this
Nice.
Derby. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
during the
Cool,
whole
very
atmospheric.
And Richard, something else this Friday night at 9?
And this is going to be crazy. This is something for the, Red Bull Academy is going on right now for the month of May. It's a worldwide sort of music maker and sort of music connoisseurs. So it's a bunch of concerts and festivals and sort of workshops. But the one that's going to be dope for this Friday is called Electronic Africa, which is a presentation and a showcase of all these really dope kind of African electronic musicians,
Okay.
from Nzinja to DJ Spoko, who's probably the most famous, to Double Dutch, to Boima. But they're going to be doing all of this kind of African-inspired electronic music, which is really boogie down. It's really
Drop it
something
like
to
it's hot
dance to.
kinda music,
It's
like-
really, it's like, it's like,
Yeah.
All right.
We're
it's very
familiar.
similar to that.
Even
I
Greggy.
mean,
I'll be there.
that's,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's him.
I was imitating Greg right there, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be on North
I had
Street.
a
That's what
feeling
he's doing. It's
that-
that
Third
villain.
Street
It's
on
that
Friday
villain
night.
So familiar.
on North
I knew
3rd,
that
yes.
was you. I knew
I
that
gotta.
was
Can
you.
I put you guys on the spot real quick while we have time? Can anyone watch Pacquiao Mayweather at any place in Brooklyn? Is there a place people can watch
Yeah.
that
I
on
don't.
Saturday
not that
night?
I've
No.
seen for free. I mean, I think most of the places is you gotta like pay a cover.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Well,
heard
certainly
a little
legally.
birdie told me
205th.
205th.
Yeah.
Lighter.
Or in my apartment. You can come to my apartment in Windsor
There you go.
Terrace.
Go to Greg's apartment.
Everyone's invited to my apartment.
That's
I'll
all
bring
you.
$10.
People cannot wait for that.
It's a big one.
seriously, what do you out of all these events, what are you looking forward to? What would you be at?
Want to come to my apartment for the
Well,
fight?
Saturday.
Bring
I got
some drinks,
Pacquiao.
bring a
I got
bottle.
Pacquiao.
It's going to be a great
I got
sports
Mayweather
day.
at 7.
It's going to be about the Derby and then watching the fight. I
Nice.
mean, that's going to be awesome.
Right.
Cool. Now we've
right.
got one more event up. Who's going to tell us about it?
Primped.
That is not of this month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, okay, this is an April.
there's
Or
that.
this already happened. We're
I can
looking
tell
forward to the
everybody
fight.
about the,
We're looking forward to Full House. What's that?
Full House?
Where's
there's
that
a-
happen?
Where
So
is
we've
that?
got the Fuller House thing that's happening on
On
Netflix.
Netflix.
This sounds
At
hilarious.
Videology, there's this comedian, Mike Camerlengo. He wrote his own unauthorized Fuller House script that takes all the heartwarming moments and the
So
things
Uncle
that
Jesse
you love.
is still in it.
Uncle Jesse is in this one. Danny and the Bob Saget's guy are not. Joey.
So you
and
got an
Bob
advanced
Saget's
copy
guy.
of the script.
All right.
Well, yeah, he told me. And
Videology.
But it Videology on a Friday night, but it takes place in kind of an alternate universe where Kimmy and DJ are casino robbing bandits
Oh.
on the run from the law.
That's just
There's a lot of
We'll
We'll have to
swearing.
see the rest.
This
Save
is a
it.
lot.
Save it.
Yeah,
No
yeah, yeah.
spoilers.
Olsen twins gonna be in
Dave
it.
from Brokelyn.
Yeah, one of them is in it.
Dave, we're gonna check out Brokelyn. Thank you, Richard. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Ward
Thank
3,
you.
Ken Gray. We're all
Thank
coming to
you
Ward
so
3.
much.
Ken,
I'm
you're the
thinking
hero.
of that show.
Thank
much.
you.
Oh yeah, you'll be at Myrtle
I'm
comedy.
DJing, Dig at
This
Night,
one.
spitting-
Excellent.